Happy Halloween! We are playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc again. I figured this was a good game to play on Halloween, especially considering the fact that we just got to a pretty climactic part of the story. And it's getting kind of spooky. I don't know what's going on. So I will give a spoiler alert. If you've not seen the game up until this point, you might want to watch it from the start or from previous episodes, wherever you left off, because, man, last episode was intense and crazy. We had to make a decision, which apparently creates different endings to the story, and the decision that we made ended up dropping us into a garbage dump in the school. But it saved Kyoko, so she's still alive to help us try and solve the mystery behind the school. But yeah, the rest of my friends betrayed me. I'm surprised even Hina Benina voted against me. But Chihiro, alter ego, saved me from getting smooshed. So let's pick up where we left off. I think we had just finished chapter 5, and we're starting chapter 6, I think. The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The more desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So yeah, we're still surrounded by trash. We fell a very, very long way. Why is this trash room so big? Did they just, like, never plan on emptying this out down here? I don't understand. This also looks like an entrance to the school, you know? I've never seen such a grand staircase in a dump before. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right. Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? Hi, Pluto! Oh, don't you come in here and say Tordtle's less than Teddy. I'm foiling that Teddy at every turn, Pluto. You'll see. How are you doing today, friend? Okay, okay, we already talked to her.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, let's go look at the door then. Hey, Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... click! Oh, sorry, let me mute my laptop real quick. And also, I need to change the stream info because for some reason when I start streaming Danganronpa, it always wants to say it's games and demos instead of the actual correct category. There we go. Hi, Gabe! Hi, made it to chapter 6. Have fun with it. Yeah, last episode was an emotional roller coaster, mostly because I had people in the chat who were trolling me, making me think that I made a wrong decision and that I fucked everything up. I was like, miserable. Pluto says, I have a sore throat from being up all night with troublesome students. How are you? I'm sorry you have troublesome students. Just gotta blap them, you know? Just kidding. Don't take that advice. That's bad advice. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. Yeah. No, it was intense. And now, I mean, I don't know what's about to happen. Things are getting crazy in the story. And the teddy died, which was the worst part. I don't think the teddy really died, though, Pluto. There was one dead teddy in the gym, and the other teddy was still doing the trial. Yes, it opened.
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. There's a wild swanna. I already have one, so I'm not going to throw for it. Finally, we were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Chapter 6. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. I know where this is going to let out. It's going to let out in the trash room. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. What is with this upskirt shot? Why do they always have... They have so many upskirt shots in this game, but they're always, like, just black under there. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
Yeah, how did you not die when you fell that far? Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Why not? Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Dot, dot, dot. Plot point. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off of it. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Right.
Because we take pride in it. Pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort.
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational, but it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. So that explains. Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However...
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it, knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However,
There is something I want to say to him, though. This all sounds fishy. What do you mean? Girls got daddy issues. That's normal. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. You tried this hard to find your dad, who'd already been lost in the school, just to be like, Dad, I want nothing to do with you. That's just silly. Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented. He had a promising future. Girl is petty. No, I don't think so.
However...
But he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because, unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, I need Dairy Queen. Oh man, I want Dairy Queen. I want ice cream. Drew never gets me ice cream. She was more talkative and more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However...
But there's one thing. Drew, will you get me ice cream? I don't know if he's here. Let me see. No, he's not here. He's downstairs. He's not feeling very well today, so I didn't know if he was gonna try to watch tonight. But he's just playing Back for Blood, I think. Trying to feel better downstairs. Not Drewberry. I know. He never gets sick. So if he feels bad, then it's really saying something. One thing that I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I need to take a drink. My voice is already cracking. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer a family. Harsh. In order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever, I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him out like that?
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. You just left her in awkward silence after she dropped something so personal on you? Get an upshot of Makoto booty. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? Yeah, I've been talking about that's probably where we're going. I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Oh, you finally unlocked it, did ya? Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. The hatch opened with ease, and so... Yeah. Looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. Wait, isn't there a security camera in here? Isn't Monokuma gonna rush in here and murder us? I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. It's open. I never would have imagined that's where this led. What do you mean you never would have imagined? So now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out... And I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might.
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So then
Let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
in other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's...
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out, and it's not like we can run away. As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. Yeah. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now. Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't. How do you know that? Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. You keep saying that, but I don't really know how. The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
so
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment when the mastermind let their guard down. There was?
right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. I'm still a little, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Yeah, he freaking sniped us. Or he freaking sniped Junko to death. Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. Okay, let's get going. Okay, anything else to look at? Hey, Yoko, can you open the incinerator? Just in case? No? Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna, turn around. The freaking bear's gonna be behind me. If he makes me scream... Where are we supposed to go? Oh, she's at the gym. Wait, did she say the gym? Yeah.
Well now.
Hey, 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 hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much. But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What is he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do? If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko,
Right.
Do whatever you feel you have to do. What do you mean? What?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
no.
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right? Huh? I lose?
Hey!
You! Explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
Because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the blackened and then executed, right? Hey! What are you talking about? Oh, wait, there's a wild Oranguru Pokemon. I don't remember what an Oranguru is.
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, the plan came crashing down. The results of the actual trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person could protect another like that.
right,
And in response to that unexpected development,
indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it.
am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mercuro, you did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that. What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try and bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth. And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
what the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
Indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Oh man, she just brought in the popularity contest. Huh?
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. Yeah, make the bear angry, Kyoko. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice. So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one last showdown. In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a bit. So, time for bear jokes. Now what you've suggested might be plausible. I would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree with your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown. He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. Oh gosh. This sounds very hard. All the mysteries? That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself!
then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you. Qualify.
it's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all that, we'll all face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement. You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before. But it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception. Then it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro... It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why'd he go quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm really angry!
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya? Why so mad?
Whew.
He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone. Get out of here. Oh, okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go? Makoto, don't push your luck. I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment. Overflowing with despair.
Hey.
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. That's too many poohoos. You're a very evil bear. The longer the poohoo, the more evil. Motokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. Dot, dot, dot. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Dot, dot, dot. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true.
whew,
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
so
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So when was it that the mastermind let down their guard? I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school live to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen,
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow, the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other. They wanted to show the world?
it would seem
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept? You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal as the ultimate despair. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope. That's what Pluto has been trying to convince me of this entire time. But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto,
I know how angry it must make you, and yet That same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves?
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. Ooh, there's a... What the heck is a Mudsdale? There's a Mudsdale Pokemon. I'm Googling it. Oh, it's just an evolved form of the Mudbray Pokemon. It's a horsey. We'll just throw for it. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when the fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world... Hi, library! How are you doing tonight? The mastermind had to accept your suggestion?
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they had to defeat us in perfect form. Happy Halloween! We're playing we got to a spooky turning point in this high school teenagers kill one another visual novel game. Not really doing much besides reading some FF. Is that FF fanfic or is it Final Fantasy?
In other words,
What's the fanfic of, if it is fanfic? It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got the chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up. Oh, Soul Eater. I love that show. I haven't seen all of it, but it's cute. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I am back with Dairy Queen. Did you bring me some, Pluto? We've been given Monokuma what for? I'm gonna rewatch it again. It was good. I want to rewatch it now. It's been a while since I watched anime, actually. Sorry, pardon my yawn. Oh, I got a ping. Sorry, one moment. So, it was actually Kai Parasite's birthday, and he's doing a birthday stream tonight. If you guys don't mind hopping over there and giving him a follow, I'm sure he'd really appreciate it. But they're playing some Gartic Phone, which is a game where you start out with one phrase and then you try to draw what the phrase is, and then it just keeps going down the line for people to have to guess what the initial original phrase was. So it's a pretty fun game. And I wanted to join them over there, but I wanted to finish more of Dango Bango tonight too. Pluto Dairy Queen East Coast only? I remember there's one where I live. No, there's one where in like where we are, which is kind of central. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
Wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. We also have a Dairy King. What? There's no such thing as a Dairy King. You're making stuff up there, Mr. Man. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. It's a knockoff? Does it taste as good as Dairy Queen? Probably not, because, you know, Queens, we do it better. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you we're nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? I've never been there, just drive past it. Oh. I mean, you can't mess with what's not broken, right? Oh my gosh. Excuse me. I've been streaming so late the past 2 nights in a row, I can't stop yawning. I gotta wake up. That was my wake up, shake up, I guess. Plus, if I showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't just relax yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. But Kyoko, I'm tired of fighting. I'm so tired of having to fight. I almost died last time. Can't somebody else fight? Make Hina solve all of the mysteries of the school. Come on. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible? Huh?
anyway,
Right now we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? The others aren't gonna be happy to see me. I feel like the others are gonna be like, ah, it's Makoto, the murderer! And they're gonna try to run away. The real enemy is your own inner demons. I mean, I feel like I got enough inner demons. They're all fighting each other, so they're leaving me alone for the most part. I gave Kai a follow and birthday wishes. I will go back and forth to watch the Guarded Flow Madness go down. Yay! Thank you, library. I want to be over there supporting him too. I feel like I goofed up by starting the stream already, but he was playing Mario Party and he was trying to get past this one level that he was working on for 4 hours. And I was like, I don't know if he's ever gonna finish it. So I kind of just started, and now I feel bad. But I'm happy you guys are here with me. I'm just gonna keep playing through Dango Bango too, because I mean, we got to a climactic part of the story. I didn't want to miss my Dango Bango, but let's go see what the others are up to. They said they might be in the dorms, but Kirigiri is one of the best girls. Chiaki is too, but you won't meet her until the second game. Ah, yeah. Somebody else was telling me that there was a girl that they liked in the second game who was also best girl. But they wouldn't give me her name because they didn't want to make any spoilers. Friends? Friends, it's me, Makoto. I'm alive. I'm alive and well, friend. Don't you want to say hi? I know you thought I was a murderer and you tried to vote me out, but come on. This is Hina's room. Is she inside? Knock knock. Dot, dot, dot. Knock knock. Dot, dot, dot.
Hey,
I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Okay. There's no Hina. Someone can delete my comment if you want. No, you're fine. I don't think that's a spoiler. I mean, people told me before I started this game that, like, they liked Sakura or they liked Toko, and it didn't really, like, change anything. Aoi Hina is bae. Yeah, she's okay. I started to lose faith in her with the whole Sakura trial. But she's okay. Was there an area unlocked? I don't know. I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. She said that the second floor dorms might be, but we went to the 5th floor. No, these still look locked. Is it not gonna open up? Blah, blah, blah. Well, Kyoko knows how to get through that gate. Hina was just emotional. She's a good girl. Yeah, she's a very good girl who tried to get us all killed because she thought we deserved it. Kyoko's my favorite from the first game. I think Sakura is my favorite, but I like Kyoko too. That's me. Oh wait. Oh, that's Kyoko. Okay. Is there a new area? First floor. Oh, I'm only allowed to look around the first floor. Interesting. I guess I just keep knocking on doors. Teddy? Teddy is not even in the running, okay? Teddy's evil, Pluto. Okay? He tried to get us killed. That's Taka, that's Mondo, Byakuya. He tried to unfairly murder us in a class trial that he was framing us for when he actually committed the murder, okay? Yeah, he's calling Monokuma a teddy, which I understand your confusion, Library, because he is not a teddy bear, he's a monster.
hey,
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Alright, Toko. That's Sayaka's room. Oh my gosh, if that had opened, I would have pooped my pants. Jeez, oh Pete. Definitely his worst bear ever. I agree! Thank you! Somebody has logic and reasoning. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? How are you doing for Halloween Nightfall? Did you do anything tonight? I also call raccoons trash pandas. Yeah, we call raccoons trash pandas here too.
hey,
Huh. Toko's always in her bedroom. Wait, is there one person we're missing? No, I think we knocked on everybody's doors. And suddenly we were greeted with a bear. Teddy.exe has crashed. Yeah, I took my toddler out trick-or-treating. Now we're watching Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, how old's your toddler? We have a 2.5-year-old. So we took him trick-or-treating last night, but we weren't able to take him trick-or-treating tonight because it's just too crowded. And my son's been battling leukemia, so we don't want to get him around too many other people. He just turned 2 on August 4th. Oh, sorry, is it a boy or a girl? Monokuma's crazy now. Yeah, no, Monokuma broke. You again. It's a boy. Oh, we have a son too. Man, our kids could be best friends. Did he dress up? Did he have a costume? Is he broken?
Whew.
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. 61. Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about. So, somebody has figured out how to crack open Monokumas, I think. Or maybe one of the Monokumas is becoming alter ego. Or maybe they tried to put back together the broken Monokuma. Oh, he went as Buzz Lightyear. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, there's a Dusk Noir. Sorry, I gotta catch this Pokemon. Oh, you gotta do Poke Start. Like this, so that you can get a Pokemon. Yes! I got the Dusk Noir! Okay, there's a high chance for shiny Pokemon tonight, guys, so good luck. You got a Poplio! I got a Poplio too for my starter. That's awesome. My son went so for Halloween, we went as Geralt, Yennefer, and Jaskier from The Witcher, and my son was Jaskier. He had like this little bard outfit with a hat and a feather, and he has this little like dog guitar that sings that he was carrying with him. It's so cute. But he had so much fun trunk or treating yesterday. I think he loves Halloween. I was sad we couldn't go tonight, but my husband wasn't feeling well, and then my son being sick, he just didn't want to take a chance to get him sick by bringing him around a lot of other kids, so, you know, it's tough. Halloween is the best holiday, I agree. It's up there. I think Christmas is my favorite, just because of all of the warm fuzzies, but Halloween's up there too. Yay, you caught it! Well, sounds reasonable for not going out. Yeah, I still feel bad. Hey! Get out of here, bot! None of that. This is why I need a mod. Okay. Anyway. Your Paris is shiny? You caught a shiny Pokemon library? I'm so jealous. I've been trying all freaking event to get a shiny Pokemon, and I've not caught one yet. Oh, I'm so glad. Did you catch it on my channel, or was it on another channel? Checking my Dusk Noir now because I'm like, please be shiny. Nope. But it's not shiny, but it's still a Dusk Noir. It's only level 1. I want to become famous, says Pluto. Well, then I hope you had enough time to click on that link, but you might get, like, a virus if you did. My little dude's getting good at walking about. We didn't use the stroller at all tonight. Oh, yeah, we didn't. We brought the stroller, but we used it to just cart around the candy, and he was walking out. He was holding out his bucket to every person, just walking straight up to them and begging people for candy, because once he figured out that if he held out his bucket, he got free candy, he was, like, all about it. It was really cute. We went last night for trunk or treating, but it was, like, a smaller thing. Actually, Parasect, and yeah, I did. Awesome. You're the first person I know that's gotten a shiny. It's very nice. I like to live my life on the edge. I mean, if you don't take any chances, you'll miss every opportunity. Anyway, let's get back to this. But there are some risks you shouldn't be taking, Pluto. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah!
Is that Makoto?
They look happy to see me. Toko may be too happy. I don't know why Toko looks so happy to see me. She's like, great, he's still here, so I have a chance to kill him. My Dusk Noir is level 9, not shiny. My Dusk Noir is only level 1. Drew, you made it!
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Toko irritates you. She irritates me sometimes, but cracks me up other times.
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Everyone was there, all my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. Let's just like fold this picture and get Byakuya out of that because he's like, you're just a stubborn little cockroach. Rude. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell? It's us, we've been in a dumpster.
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Okay, guys, you tried to murder me, and now you're gonna sit here and roast me? Get away! Shoo! Shoo! Da, da, da. And in a flash, my tears dried up. Yeah, some friends. You sent him into a garbage fire. What'd y'all expect? Exactly. They're like, oh, you're alive, but you smell bad. So they really did want me dead. I don't think I need to go to the kitchen. I'm not trying to go to the kitchen. I'm trying to talk to Hina. So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again. And? No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked. So there weren't any new areas. Then where can we go to find new clues?
Yo!
Makoto, what's it like hanging out in the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Did you get to talk to her? Who? Miss Cleo. Who the hell is Miss Cleo? No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. Because he didn't die, fools. Yeah. I just smell like death. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me neither. Do you realize why it is you escaped execution? It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say they had their lives saved by a computer program. Yeah, who the heck is Miss Cleo? We once had a kitten that was named Cleo. We gave it was a stray cat that we found that had a whole litter of kittens, so we gave it to a new home and they named it something else. I can't remember what the new name was. I imagine it was a learning experience for you. Yeah, I learned a lot about dumpsters and Kyoko. Oh, you stink. Are you rotten? Rotten physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten. Okay, I get it. You're not attracted to me, Toko. Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while. This smell is so smelly. Okay, apparently she is attracted to me. I stand corrected. Super smelly. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. Girl, take a shower. I win. She seems happy for some reason. Odd.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. I wouldn't call this a happy reunion, Kyoko. I don't know. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time, and he did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you
You
say?
spotted the trap? Did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just,
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. You do anything fun for Halloween, Koala? I asked Koala a couple nights ago about what her plans were. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Gabe. I need that. My voice keeps getting all raspy. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? Gotta be a Hydro Bro, stay hydrated. Thanks, Hydro Bro. No, I had no plans, just did some normal things like air and sleep, watch some Twitch streams. My stream lagged, so I had to refresh. Ah, okay. Still sounds like a nice day, even if it wasn't super Halloween-y. So, we don't really have any plans aside from hanging out with you guys, too, so. They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the class trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. I was gonna wear my Cammy cosplay from Hero Academia, but it's not complete. Oh no! That's cute. Yesterday I dressed up as Yennefer from The Witcher, but I thought about putting on my bear Kigurumi, my bear onesie. But I don't have a webcam for my stream yet, but I was just telling some of my other friends who are streamers that I might be doing I definitely will be doing a charity event in December, mid-December, for like a Christmas charity 24-hour stream. And one of the goals will be a potential webcam reveal. I should have just worn my Pikachu onesie. Aww. I have another friend who has a Pikachu onesie too. So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Makuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah? For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed it already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone?
I hate you.
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. You guys don't know anything. Kirigiri knows a lot more. Yeah, for real. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. I don't blame you, Byakuya. Having a serial killer obsessed with you is quite terrifying.
Anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries... It's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. There's an Azurill! Oh my gosh, I want it. What kind of Pokeballs do I have? Let me see. Azurill is the evolved form of Meryl, and it's super cute. Let's try to... Pokeshop Ultra Ball. Pokecatch Ultra Ball. Pokecheck. Please. Yeah! We got it. Now let's see if it's shiny. It's probably not. But I keep checking. The shiny chance is the highest it's ever been. Azurill bounces on its little tail. Oh, it's the unevolved form. I probably did not need to use an Ultra Ball on it. But, gosh, is it cute. Tordtle types so fast. I kind of do, I guess, yeah. I had to take a typing speed test once for a job I was applying for, and I was like well above average. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. Why, Kyoko? You can't agree? Why not? Oh, you didn't get the marrow. I'm sorry. I can give you, if you want my Azurill, you can have it, because I already have a Meryl. I don't know. Is the Meryl the evolved form or the unevolved form? I don't remember. I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too at first. I don't know how the trading works in this game. It's called Wonder Trade. I don't know if it's just like you randomly put a Pokemon out into the ether and you randomly trade for one. Azurill's the baby. Okay. Oh, it's random. So I couldn't trade with you if I wanted to, library. I'm sad. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So, in other words...
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
In other words...
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is one of us. There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. And in Mukuro, and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
That's right.
And those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive, are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? Tell me, would buying a set of Pokemon keycaps a splurge? They're custom. I can pick which Pokemon I want. What? Keycaps? Are keycaps like things that you put on the tops of your keys? I've never seen keycaps before. Oh, key covers. Yeah, those are cute. Oh, you're talking about like for a computer keyboard keycap? There's some really cute ones on Etsy. I like just googled keycap. Gabe says, sounds like a great investment to me. Yes, for the keyboard. That's fancy. Now I want a fancy keyboard. Would it feel like weird under your fingers to be trying to type on the Pokemans? I type so fast, I need like smooth keys. If it's okay, I might put an Instagram link. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think my bot will get mad at you. You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active? Let me take a look at this link that you shared. Those are so cute. I broke. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. It's like the whole top row is just a bunch of Clefairies, and then there's the Togepi's. Aww. I feel like I could deal with a couple of those. Like one on the delete button, one on the, I don't know, just like the number part of the keyboard. Those are so cute. Did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are, we wouldn't have noticed someone sneaking off that many times. Yes, I'm trying to get a cute set that I could switch out. That's cute. Now I want something I never knew I wanted before. Adding to my Christmas wish list. I want to start getting a nice computer set up. Yeah, we're also trying to get a nice computer set up. We're getting our walls painted downstairs where our office is. And so I have kind of been holding off on getting a PC and everything until we're able to like move the desk and paint and put up shelves and everything the way we want. So, but soon I won't just be streaming from console anymore. I'll actually be like a real streamer. 3 months later, I might actually be a real streamer.
I'm right, right?
What color? That is the question. I haven't picked it yet. I'm thinking like our basement's kind of dark. There's a couple of windows down there, but the corner where we're gonna put the office is kind of dark. So I was thinking like a nice, like light blue-green color, but very light. Maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement.
Why did you say it like that, Monokuma? You're painting a wall in honor of Monokuma? How nice! Well, I don't see how painting a wall would be in honor of Monokuma, Pluto. That's scary.
You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Yay! Paint a picture of Monokuma on it. Don't tempt me, I might. Drew and I, in one of the first apartments that we lived in together, I have a picture of it somewhere. I might have to find it and share it on the Discord. But we painted a tree on our ceiling, and it had like our name carved in it. It was all super cheesy, but it was really cool. But I don't know. I'd be happy to paint something special down there on the wall.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
That's scary laughter. That wasn't even a poo-hoo-hoo. That was a straight up gahaha. Yikes. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. So like, Byakuya, you can probably rule me out as the mastermind. Because obviously the mastermind just tried to kill me. Right? That almost automatically means it's not me. And yet he's still all like, I can only depend on myself. Master. That's what you want us to think. I'd be very surprised if I turn out to be the mastermind. I would not see that coming. Hi, Ash. Hello. Happy Halloween. Did you do anything Halloween-y tonight? He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream, without cream, or coffee. So we're just a cup. Or air. I just watch the horror movies. Oh, that's a good way to spend it. You're totally useless. So bye. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko? No, she's gonna come with me because she trusts me now. Wait a second, did someone say they're doing artwork to pay tribute to the cursed bear? I might do artwork of Monokuma now for Pluto. But Pluto was telling us that we need to paint him on the walls downstairs since we're getting our basement painted.
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Mikoto, Hina, and me. Yeah, our basement is already haunted. So, if it's haunted by a ghost, and we put Monokuma down there, maybe Monokuma and the ghost could bother with each other and leave us alone.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Monokuma's the best teddy. We've already explained. He's not a teddy, he's a monster. Oh, there's a Miss Magius. Checking to see if she's a ghost type or not. Yeah, she is. I can use my ball. I can use it. I have phantom balls that I got from doing Poke Battles earlier today. Here we go. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? Oh, you're used to going off with Sakura. What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing. You don't want to come with me?
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know. But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. Somebody's gonna die. You're all gonna split up and die. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been there, I would have died. Makoto? That's real nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure, at least here, at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, I'll see you later. I'm confused. This is the second game. Didn't it end? No, it hasn't ended. When did you think it ended? This is the ending. We're in the ending phase, I think. Hina was surprisingly in high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two. Over the weekend when you played till like 6 a.m. Nope, I didn't finish it. It was a long stream though.
Indeed.
Yay! Best girl. So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Hina, please don't get yourself killed. Yeah, for real. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
No matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. Investigate. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Ukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. Hugs? Hi, everyone's! Yes, hugs. How are you tonight? Happy Halloween! What are you doing? Or what did you do for Halloween? Did you do anything? We're solving murders again. They were, however, dead before the blast. I'm good. I'm just chilling. Good, good. We're also just chilling. Wishing that I could do something like a Halloween party. I miss going to like adult Halloween parties, you know? But we can have our own adult Halloween party here, you know? The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mikuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up till now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. And oh, the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder. Which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. I even wrote it all down. Oh, wow, Makoto has really good handwriting. Places to check. I'm excited. I'm excited to get in all of the nooks and crannies that we weren't allowed in before. Yeah, the gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms. Which means I have to do it. You should play DBD later. Oh, why? Are you playing DBD later? Are you wanting to play DBD together? Gotta figure out who done it all. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Who's been behind all of it? I'm probably just gonna play this tonight, Rune. I gotta go to work in the morning, unfortunately, or I would stay up late again and play with ya. But I played so much DBD last night. I played probably like 7 hours of DBD last night. But if you want to play DBD later on in the week, I'd be happy to play again with you. Anytime. You didn't even invite me. Don't play with me like that. We did have 4 people most of the time that we played, but there were some moments where I could have invited you, and I'm sad. I checked my friend list. I didn't see you online. Don't make sad noises. It's okay. I think I gave up on DVD. I'm Garbo. You're not Garbo, Ash. Don't give up on it. It just takes some getting used to. This is the second floor of the dorms? Yeah, Kyoko never mentioned that the second floor was broken. I go invisible sometimes because of spams. Oh. Well, if you had been visible, then I would have invited you. I'll be sure to ping you next time on Discord. Sad noises and tears up. Don't do that. It's okay. I was in your chat. Well, I even said to chat if you want to join, you're welcome to hop in. Ugh, I'm sorry, Ruins. I'll get you in there next time. Tordle's so mean. Oh my gosh. Don't make me put you in timeout. I've done it once and now I've let the power go to my head, so I'm ready to time out people like that. Sad noises and walks away. Baby, come back. Don't go. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Do it, you won't. No, I won't. Give me a better reason to and I will. It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up in here or something. Maybe I'll get better eventually. Probably not. Yeah. You just gotta train. Hone your skills. I'll lurk? No. No. Enjoy your lurk, Ruin. Thank you for the lurk. Sorry I upset you. I will never share Midwest foods with you again. No. Please. done wrong, but suddenly everything's going wrong. I don't know how to deal. Also, this, yeah, it looks like a bomb's gone off on. There's a lot of. Somebody got smushed here? I can't investigate that. I don't like that. Is that a women's restroom? What the heck? I'm like terrified. I do not like this hallway. Oh, that's a nice giraffe. That's cute! Somebody just graffitied a giraffe on the door. That's fine. Oh, that's a Horus eye. I love how spooked you get by all the hallways you get. Nothing ever jumps out at you. But this would be the one time in the game where something would jump out. The Eye of Horus looking over all. I wish I could jump so that I could look over the window ledge. But I can't. And those look like actual trees. That's got a doorbell on it. Let's go around to that broken hallway first. We'll go sequentially. Can I go in here? No, can't go in there. I can go in here. Wait, if all of the doors are unlocked, does that mean that the other student doors are unlocked too? And what the heck happened in here? This was right above our heads the entire time? It looks like an area in Code Vein. What's Code Vein? Do they have a toolbox? Nope. I can only check the bed and the door. The bed's completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. But there was money in the garbage. Money, 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 money. Code Vein's an anime-style Souls-like game. Like Dark Souls-like game? It's my favorite Souls-like. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Barney rubble? Is that really all there was to see in here? Well, that's a tease. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna leave. Maybe someone else will investigate that room a little more thoroughly than I just did. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Come on, Makoto, man up! Nobody's gonna use that bathroom. Well, this looks fine. There's literally nothing to observe in here. It didn't even go boom. Okay, giraffe. What are you hiding? What are your giraffe secrets? Oh. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. You mean the class right before us? There's so much to investigate in here. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. You should! We have to overturn every corner. There's no way to get it open. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, it's locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers from the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... Bzzzt. No luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. How about the one that's already kind of open? I don't think this locker's gonna open. But it did! It gave me money! There was money in the locker. I wonder if I can open this one. Yeah. Is it gonna do this on each and every one? Alright, well then I'll just look at the... I'm trying them all, okay? We're being thorough. You never know, something could be different. There's a wild Gligar. This one's already all the way open. Come on. Okay, so I'm getting that I have to find an e-handbook from the last generation of students that were here. Okay. Money! Yes. Alright, we're done here. We're done here. Giraffe, keep your secrets. We'll get there eventually. We'll get all those yummy giraffe secrets. Wow! This office is intact and fancy and didn't blow up. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Huh! Where did you come from? It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? What's your regret? No regrets. Is it this secret door that we can clearly see? There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much though, nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving forces come from despair.
However...
And that's all there is, not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on. I see. That's a good outlook to have. She said that's the best he could do, so she thinks that this room was her father's room? A leather chair. Can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. The desk is home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Money! Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. How come I can't look in that closet? Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC and I think it controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. I do. It's gonna be Kyoko Kirikiri. On account of your father still loves you. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whew.
When I think of how much time I wasted on this... Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait. There might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name? That's exactly what I said.
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked to me about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it? Just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna try it. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name, but if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more. ...
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, beep, grrr, the door opened. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
Why?
Oh, we made her upset. Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. There's a present! That's scary. Do not open that present. It's gotta be a bomb. Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. There's a picture of her and her dada in the background. So sad. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. I'd better check out the suspicious present before anything else. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto,
Be careful, Mikoto. Why, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. I'm scared. Step by step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and I took hold of the lid. Slowly. Ever so slowly. I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside, and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box is spooky. Happy Halloween. It's a skeleton. Too spooky. There's a skeleton inside you. It was bones. Human bones. If that's her dad, then whatever monster wrapped up a present for Kyoko and put her dad inside the box. Oh my gosh. Spoiler? What do you mean spoiler? It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? You think it's your dada? Just as you thought. How could you have known that? You're over here telling me I have one of those inside me. Yeah. Yeah, you have a skeleton inside you. Everybody does. I thought that was common knowledge. I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing, a dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. That's horrible! Why are you screaming and crying, Kyoko? Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? And Kyoko killed him? No! Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but the killing game began. Yeah, we already read this over and over again. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were all alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
in other words...
that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Kyoko didn't kill her own father, Pluto. No way, Jose. The headmaster's desk is probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I don't really want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
How do you know? Because she's a good person. Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. What did I miss? We found the remnants of Kyoko's dad in a beautifully wrapped present. It was horrifying. I went to Kai's stream for a little bit. That's good. Are they still playing Arctic Phone over there? Yes, they are. I keep checking over. Are you sure?
Because...
I'll probably make this a short stream tonight, and before we get to the trial, I'll hop over and raid Kai so that we can go hang out with him for his birthday. A wild crab crawler. There we go. Gotta catch all them crab crawlings. Okay, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right. I can use it to open up the giraffe lockers and get all of the giraffe secrets.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko... I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Poor Kyoko! Huh? This picture. Oh, she was so cute, even as a little baby. She's such a cute little baby. Nobody caught the crab crawler. Sad. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko. You just now saw it? It's like the most vibrant thing in the whole room.
Why would you...
Ugh, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It is a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. A photo of Kyoko and Headmaster has been added to a truth bullet section of her handbook. She has real daddy issues, yeah. That'll never get resolved.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. But I didn't get to search the dresser! Oh, man. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. What would have happened if I looked at the picture first? Would I not have gotten the e-handbook thing?
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened and what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster's dead. The one leading Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is one of us. Yeah. We read that over and over again. 15 of us met in the main hall. Add Makuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. They're really making us look at all of our dead best friends now. Not Sakura, even Makuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Yeah, I agree. Well, guys, I'm kind of leaning towards cutting the stream short tonight so that we can go hang out with Kai for his birthday now that he's doing some community game stuff. So, what do you guys say we go over there and raid Kai and have a happy Halloween birthday with him? Yeah? Yeah? I think this is a pretty good stopping point. I'm down? Okay, great. Okay, yay! Alright. When we go over there and raid, I want you all to do some happy birthday, Kai. And give him a follow if you haven't already. And you can copy this and just spam it like crazy in his chat. He's also got the Pokemon community game on his channel too, so you guys can keep catching Pokemon over there. But we are going to raid him. He's gonna be streaming for a long time tonight too. He said he was gonna try to do like a 20-hour stream so we can keep the Halloween parties going. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me on some more Dango Bango. I want to finish this game. I want to unlock the mysteries so badly. I'm like chomping at the bit to learn what's going on in this hellhole and save my friends. But We will be back at this game soon, and I'll be back on tomorrow night to stream some more. So thanks everybody, and let's go have fun with Kai. I'll meet you guys over there.